will Tom Hardy's Venom appear in Spider-Man 4? With the official release of the third installment of Tom Hardy's Venom saga, Venom the Last Dance, we know that this film has great importance in the future of the MCU, as it has been indicated that it will be Tom Hardy's last project as the anti-hero. In this film, we were introduced to a new adversary that is more powerful than what we have been shown before. Not only that, but recently Tom Holland has given us some very important news. And as a result, we are left wondering what will become of the future of both Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Tom Hardy's Venom in the MCU. Could it be that things are not as we have been led to believe all this time? Is it possible that we will see Tom Hardy reprise his iconic role as Venom after the third film? In this video, we'll be discussing all these details regarding the latest Venom movie and the future of the MCU and Spider-Man. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. Before starting this video, I invite you to participate in the new giveaway we will be having in this channel, where we will be giving away the first volume of Scarlet Witch by Steve Orlando, a story that will mark the future of the Marvel Universe. To participate, all you have to do is comment which is your favorite moment of the Marvel Universe. The winner will be announced on November 30th. First, we will start by talking about what Tom Holland said in an interview with Jimmy Fallon on his show, The Tonight Show. On the show, we could see how the host Jimmy Fallon mentions to the actor that there are some rumors running around about a fourth Spider-Man movie that will be happening, and that he will be returning as the iconic character. In the interview, we see Tom ask Jimmy, "What do you want to know?" Jimmy then proceeds to ask him if it could be officially confirmed that this will indeed be happening. To which Tom replies, after what feels like the longest 5 seconds of our lives, that yes, we will be getting a fourth Spider-Man movie starring him. This is something that makes many of us happy, as we had been intrigued since the premiere of Spider-Man. No Way Home, as we saw how he chose not to remember who he was to MJ, how he became independent, and even how he made a new suit with the look of the classic Spider-Man. Holland also explained that by the summer of 2025, they will start shooting the movie, and that everything was ready to start as soon as possible. What other details do we have about this fourth installment now that we have it officially confirmed? Although we don't have confirmation from Marvel or Sony, there are multiple reports that have surfaced about what we could expect in this movie. And apparently, writers Chris McKenna and Eric Summers, who have been involved in writing the previous 3 Spider-Man films, have returned to write the script for this fourth installment. But despite having people who have been part of the resounding success that this saga has had before, not everything will remain the same, since Jon Watts will not return as the director of the fourth film. If so, will they already have an official replacement for this director? The answer to this question is yes, with Destin Daniel Setton taking Jon Watts' place. Destin is best known for working on Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings. So, we already have it officially confirmed that we will have a new Spider-Man movie within the next few years. This still leaves us with one big question. What does this have to do with Tom Hardy's Venom? As I mentioned earlier, it has long been known that Venom the Last Dance is his last appearance as the anti-hero in these solo adventures. Or at least that's what we've been led to believe. However, Marvel fans are looking forward to seeing him alongside Tom Holland in the MCU, and with the official release of Venom the Last Dance, it leaves us wondering if there is even a chance of this still happening, especially in how this movie ended. But in order to understand this, we must know what happened to both Eddie and Venom in this movie. What exactly happened with Eddie in this movie? Will it give us any hint that he might appear in Spider-Man 4? In Venom the Last Dance, Eddie Brock comes to a very interesting end with his symbiote partner Venom. Their journey together culminates in a high-stakes mission to stop Null, the god of symbiotes, from escaping his celestial prison and consuming the universe in darkness. As Eddie and Venom have reached a perfect level of symbiosis, they have created a powerful artifact called the Codex, which is essential to Null's plan. The only way to stop Null from using the Codex is to destroy it, and that sacrifice can only happen if one of them dies. In a selfless move, Venom decides to sacrifice himself to destroy the Codex, thus breaking their bond and saving Eddie's life. This act gives Eddie the opportunity for a fresh start, allowing him to live without Venom's constant presence for the first time in years. In the end, Eddie is left with the freedom to live a normal life, a gift from Venom who sacrificed himself for Eddie's happiness and peace. Will Venom really be sacrificed, or will there be hope that we can still see him? In the post-credits scene, there is a hint that Venom's essence is far from gone. Rex Strickland, a scientist in the film, had previously observed that Venom was shedding parts of himself, leaving remnants of the symbiote behind. One of these pieces survives and is seen interacting with a cockroach in a lab, after touching a vial containing the electrical symbiote, Agony. This contact causes a jolt in the rest of Venom, potentially giving him renewed life and suggesting that Venom, or at least a part of him, could still be active and return in some form. So even though Eddie no longer has Venom by his side, this post-credits reveal opens the door to Venom's resurrection, possibly through a new host. It keeps Venom's legacy alive and hints at future adventures without compromising Eddie's newfound peace. So do we have a chance of seeing Tom Hardy's Venom in Spider-Man 4? From what we were presented, that doesn't seem to be the case, but there's always the possibility that this could still happen, as he could return in a number of possible ways, despite the symbiote's sacrifice in The Last Dance. For example, we could see Spider-Man encounter this entity that wants to consume the universe in darkness. This figure would be one we have seen before. I am of course talking about Null. Being in the extremely difficult situation of not knowing what he is dealing with, Spider-Man could try to get someone who has already been in a similar situation, so he can stop Null's plan. This is when we see the official return of Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock. But Eddie knows he can't help him, at least not entirely, since he doesn't have Venom with him to help him. Or at least that's what he thinks, since we know Venom is actually still alive. And seeing that his creator is back stronger than ever, he might come out from hiding to find Eddie, recognizing that their unique bond, and rather the unique codex they have, is not only the key to freeing Null altogether, but also the key to stopping him once and for all. But how does Tom Hardy feel about appearing in Spider-Man 4? According to Hardy, he would love to, but he hasn't been given the script for Spider-Man 4 yet. Therefore, it seems that it is not part of the plans at the moment. However, that doesn't mean that things can't change in the course of the production. As everyone remembers Andrew Garfield denying his involvement in Spider-Man No Way Home. But tell me what you think about all this. Do you think there's still a chance that Tom Hardy will return to play his iconic role of Eddie Brock alongside Venom in some future project? Would you like to see him in Spider-Man 4? And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on The Oasis Geek.